So, Ben, what are we doing today?
We're dismantling stuff.
Dismantling?
Dismantling.
Oh boy, so we are going to be pulling his PPF off of his car because you shouldn't take your car to a BMW tech.
No. You want to take it to a BMW tech.
This BMW tech.
We'll explain later.
Alright, so now we get to show you why we're going to be taking apart stuff. This genius right here decided to leave his door open while he was aligning his car. And yeah, so there's that. So he bought a new door and he's got to get everything blended in. So his car being full PPF, this panel's coming off, this panel's coming off. He has a little secret mod, so you know we got some other stuff we gotta pull off, but this panel's coming off. Yeah. This is gonna be fun. You excited to have to redo this nonsense?
I'm not excited about this, but I'm excited about the secret mod. Unfortunately, I wasn't being as careful as I should have been. As Wang already said, I did my alignment. I was coming down off the rack and I was distracted by someone else, and I didn't realize what happened to my door until it happened to my door. Accidents do happen. Thankfully, it was just the door. Unfortunately, it happened, but it's fixable, so that's fine. But this hopefully won't be too tedious. I mean, we do have the steamer that we just went and bought. So all we're gonna do now is just apply the steam to the PPF and peel it back, you know, ever so slowly until the job's done. And that should be about it. So hopefully it's not too terrible.
So Ben, tell us what we're doing here.
We are slowly heating up the PPF with the steamer in order to pretty much loosen the adhesive that adheres the PPF to the vehicle, because if we were to just take this and peel back a piece of PPF and start pulling on it, the adhesive that's on the PPF that adheres it to the paint or the surface would pretty much get left behind, and we have a whole like splodge and like ugly looking adhesive left on the paint, and it can be very difficult to take off once it's left on the paint like that. So if you take a steamer or very hot water, if you have, you know, a surplus of hot water, and if you pour it on and or steam like we are now, certain sections of the PPF slowly, because you want to apply the heat ahead of where you're pulling, the adhesive that holds the PPF pretty much becomes liquefied, and it just removes itself with the PPF at the same time. So it makes the cleanup a lot less of a headache. So that's what we're doing right now. I'm slowly applying the steam with the heat ahead of the PPF, and I'm pulling at the same time so that I don't leave any excess adhesive residue behind as I'm pulling it off. So it's gonna take a while, but I mean, we're doing pretty good so far. As you guys can see, it's slowly starting to pull off here. And like I said, you know, if I were to take this right now, if I were to start pulling on it, the adhesive would be left on the door. That's what we don't want. So you just want to slowly heat ahead of where you're pulling, and then once it gets hot enough, you can slowly start to pull. That way, you know, you minimize the amount of extra work you have to do afterwards. 好，可以这样一下。Gonna be a bitch with that Fender. I figured if you keep on like this, it might be able to starting to feel the carbon.
Yeah. Off your hood. Yep. Right off.
Hit it. Then
It's gonna be you killing it. It's not so bad. Bass drop. Just have you in the background crying. That's way
Oh shit! You guys see?
hell yeah, I did. Man trying to kill me. Woo! Done.
We are the champions.
Of course, he's talking about his stuff right now.
Can I do 30-second increments? And then, because you guys know what's going on here, they're going to have to cut the fenders to match the new paint that's going on there as well on both sides. So that's why I had to remove the PPF off the rear door and off both front fenders so that the new paint will match the paint that's already on the bumper.
Alright, so clearly you saw what we were doing. We got all his PPF off that we needed to. I think it looks pretty good. It was pretty easy, as you saw on the last fender over there. Once we got used to pulling it off, it was really easy to get the rest
Instagram
off.
kills the video quality, man. Instagram fix your stuff.
He's worried about Instagram right now. But yeah, we'll get videos of what happens once he's done.